I mean, it feels like hyperbole to call this a fatality, but... Hello everybody, this is the Scarlet Troll, pronouns he, him, and today I'm talking about Mortal Kombat 2, the follow-up to the 2021 martial arts fantasy action film directed by Simon McQuoid. Now, I haven't played much of the Mortal Kombat games, in fact I barely played any of them, and I haven't rewatched the original film since I first saw it in theaters because even for being grateful to have movie theaters open at the time, it was overall a wretched experience. And through that lens, I mean, Mortal Kombat 2 is better than the first one, but I still wouldn't call it good. Right, so the plot is as simple on paper as it is hideously overcomplicated in practice. There's a mystical martial arts tournament organized by the gods between the evil invaders of Otherworld, led by Shao Kahn, and the other realms. The conditions are that if Otherworld manages to win against another realm 10 times in a row, they gain dominion over that realm. And Earth is not only on its 9th consecutive loss, but also down a champion after the events of the slow, agonizing lead-up to the tournament that was the first film. To that end, the champions of Earthrealm, led by Raiden, the god of being the only one left who still gives a damn, go to recruit Johnny Cage, a washed-up actor played by still definitely got-it actor Karl Urban. Anyways, I'm gonna rip the band-aid off. This is a silly fucking movie. And I think intentionally so, but not in an especially entertaining way. Part of it is because, and this is probably a me problem because I don't really play the games, but it doesn't feel like the tournament really matters. The rules are nebulous, unclear, and feel like they change as it goes on. And the mortal part of Mortal Kombat only really feels like it applies for the heroes? The villains seem to be able to resurrect whoever they want, willy-nilly, including fallen good guys to serve as revenants for their cause. And the characters themselves are not especially fleshed out, so the main reason to watch it is for the fight scenes, and those are just fine. I mean, some of them have some really interesting choreography, and then others are so overladen with CGI that it feels like you might as well be watching a cutscene from the games. Okay, I'm doing a bit of a disservice here. Some of the actors are having a really fun time with this inherently ridiculous premise. Josh Lawson as Kano is a standout favorite, as he was last time, but Mehcad Brooks and Karl Urban are also having a decent time as Jax and Cage, respectively. Even if it feels like Urban is trying his best to channel Hugh Jackman for some reason, maybe that's appropriate for Cage. I don't know. I guess Max Huang gets some fun mean-mugging in as Kung Lao, but he's not really in it enough to warrant more than a passing mention. To call this movie cookie-cutter feels more insulting than it probably deserves. I definitely didn't hate it, but I also didn't love or even really like it either. And while it's hard for me to recommend going and see it, I'm sure there are some people, probably bigger fans of the games, who would have a really fun time with it. And for that reason, I'm putting Mortal Kombat 2 in the one of the most movies of all time tier. Anyways, if you're still here, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you're into that sort of thing. And I don't know, finish him, I guess? Get over here? Flawless victory? That's a Mortal Kombat thing, right?
Toasty!